Gorgeous, gorgeous, totally different. This is, my man. Look how, those guys are tiny. Look at these things. Oh, you're feisty, my man. Okay, so I'm actually doing a follow-up video. My dad had opened some eggs up, so it was one clutch. These are the babies that are still absorbing all of the membrane, all of the embryonic sac, all of the everything. And these are all the ones who did it all yesterday. This is the overachievers. That's who this is. I don't know how many are in here versus here. That's a big clutch. That's like a lot of eggs. 49 eggs altogether. That's a lot. So because they're all open, they're all ready to go, they're all absorbing, I'm gonna go through and I wanna show you also the diversity of it, which is really cool. Look at that. Incredible. Gorgeous colors, everything. So they'll shed in the next week or so, where that top layer of skin will come off because so every time snakes, or a lot of reptiles in general, when they're growing, they shed. What these guys will do, their first meal is all this fluid in here, all this like nasty embryonic fluid. So they'll actually absorb all of that. That's their first meal, which then their body's immediately like, okay, great, I'm growing. I gotta get rid of this top layer of skin. So this top layer that you're seeing, which is why he's a little bit cloudy. It doesn't, the colors and the pattern don't look quite as pristine. That's this guy. But let me show you. There's a couple in here that you can tell are very much like, I'm ready. So he is actually, he's got a little bit more time in there, but look, no, we're done with you, dude. We're done with you. Your spotlight is gone. We're good. So this guy, as you can see, so he's still got some fluid in there. But as I moved him out, you can still see his umbilical cord. It is all attached. It is all literally still absorbing everything. So we're gonna leave that one be. This one looks a lot more dried up. So we'll see if, hi dude, how you doing? But also look how different. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, totally different. This is, my man. That one's got pattern on it from all the golden child. This one, it's still black, but all of the golden child is all wiped out from that. These ones came out from the eggs. I think it's this egg and this egg right here. Look at the pattern difference in that. How crazy is that? That is so intense. All from the same mom, all from the same dad, all the same. So one thing I wanted to show you, let me really quick, they're egg tube. So with this one, it's actually a pretty prominent one. So you can kind of see it right above where his tongue is like slithering. You can see a little tiny sharp thing. It looks as though there's like one little needle at the end, which is actually exactly what it is. So what he'll do is he'll just graze the top of the egg. You can see all of these little cuts. So he's got a little tiny one there, big one, big one. Some of them are pretty chaotic. I'm thinking these ones are a little bit more chaotic. This one's not quite ready to come out. You can see he's still got a lot of that fluid in there, but look at all of this. So he just kept on railing his nose against that because he's like, I don't know, I gotta get out though. What he did is he just literally with his nose just went over the top over and over again. So which kind of leads me into my next part of the reason why we do this when sometimes it can't get out. Sometimes that egg tooth is not fully developed. So it's not able to cut through, and then you can tell. Some of these you can tell are like, they had a great egg tooth. They're like, and then some you're like, okay, these guys had to work a little bit harder. They had a little bit harder getting out of the egg. But we want to give all of them equal chance to be able to get out of the egg. So this whole side of the clutch, totally good to go. They were in, they were out, they absorbed everything, everything's perfect. My dad had gone through, there's some that have opened it by themselves, and you can kind of see the ones that he did open. So the ones that more look like a razor blade cut, that is us going in and helping. This one that had all of that, so it might have just literally had that little piece, and then we helped with the rest of it. It looked like that one had totally opened by itself, but if they aren't able to open it with the egg tooth, they'll just drown. That's the reality of nature. Nature is pretty wild, and it's not like specific to any one particular snake. It's like, you know what? You didn't make it, sorry. Like that's reality. That is the benefit of captivity, is that we get to not only make all the temperatures the same, the humidity the same, but we also give all of them like an equal life chance. So like good for them. So being able to do that. There also is, I think I've talked about it before, but kind of within it, there are 49 snakes here. That is a lot of snakes. I don't believe we had any slugs or anything, but that is a big clutch. The reason why they have such large clutches is because the mom will wrap around them and actually constrict to be able to keep them warm, but it's not an equal amount of heat or temperature and humidity and everything, so a lot of them will naturally go bad. They just don't have the correct thing, so they're not able to develop enough out inside. When they do die through the process, it's okay because there's still so many. It keeps the population up, and it's also the reality of these little snakes. Look how those guys are tiny. Look at these things. Oh, you're feisty, my man. Anything can grab them. If they can grab them, they can go. And then that's also more and more or less. So just like sea turtles, they have a lot in clutches and litters and anything, so that as life happens, there's still the increase of the species. Kind of crazy that it's already designed and already put in. Ah, you see how cranky? But yeah, I just want to show you this. Look at these. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous animals. Absolutely beautiful. So these guys had absorbed all their egg. They didn't have any of the umbilical cord on it. It's just, oh, it fell off. See, that's how it works. This is their umbilical cord. This is the piece that detaches. It dries up, falls off just like humans, literally exactly the same. It may feel more wild because it's an animal and it's like, wait, is that what's real? But like truly all of it, if you stop and think about it, it's all the same. There you go, kind of gross, but that's also the umbilical cord. Cool. Okay, I'm happy to show you guys because they're not quite ready to get out of the egg yet, like these guys are. So I'll move them to the tub that they were in, so they're good to go. But we'll keep on leaving them in there and kind of go from there. But there you go. The more you know. Hopefully you learn some stuff.